So wouldn't it be great if your dog could just tell you when they have to go outside? Well, today I'm going to walk you through a process of teaching your dog to ring a bell to let you know that they need to go outside. Okay, so welcome to the potty training workshop number 2. We are diving deep now. I'm going to share with you our exact method for teaching Harry how to go potty outside successfully. And what we did is we used the bells method. So I'm going to break that down for you now. This could potentially be a game changer for you as a dog owner because it means your dog can communicate with you and let you know when they need to go potty. Okay, so introducing the bells. Some dogs can be scared of loud sounds at first, so don't just assume that your dog is going to be okay with the sound of the bells in the very beginning. The first time your dog hears the bells, it may be a little startling to them. So you don't want to make this a bad experience for your pup, so we're going to introduce the bells very slowly. Step 1. Lay the bells on the floor and let your dog examine them. Let your dog approach them slowly, check them out, see what they're all about. Don't force the bells upon your puppy. If they are scared, try giving them a treat each time they come near the bells and interact with them. Step 2. Gently ring the bells and give your dog a treat right after if they do not back away. So if they show courage to the bells and they're interested and they stay near the bells when you're ringing them, you want to reward them for that behavior. Reward them for interacting with the bells, not being scared of the bells, being courageous. Once your dog is comfortable with the sound of the bells, you are going to hang them on the door. But consider the height of the bells when you are hanging them. You want the bells to hang low enough that your puppy can reach them if they are very small. Here's a pro tip that I did not do, and I wish someone would have told me this in the beginning, but hang the bells on a command strip or something right next to your door, not directly on your door handle. Because if you hang them on your door handle, every single time you go outside, if that's your main door in and out, like in my apartment, we only have one door. That's our only in and out point. So every time somebody leaves or enters, we have bells ringing. As someone who hung the bells directly on the door, I can say that it is a little bit annoying and I wish I did the command strip. And honestly, I should probably still do that now. Okay, so teaching your dog to ring the bells. It's a simple 2-step process. Step 1, bring your dog's attention to the hanging bells. If your dog acknowledges the bells with a sniff, a gentle touch, a paw, or a boop on the nose, you can immediately reward them with a treat. If they show no interest in the bells at all, hold a treat right near the bells to start bringing their attention that way. If they go after the treat and make contact with the bells during the process, you reward them by giving them that treat. But if for some reason your dog doesn't want to touch the bells at all and they still are showing no interest in the bells, you want to do more introduction training, like we just talked about. Lay them back on the floor, reward for just positive interaction with the bells. You can also help your dog make contact with the bells by physically taking their paw and having them touch it. And even after making them touch it yourself physically, you still want to reward them enthusiastically. Remember to reward each tiny increment of success throughout this process. Once they touch the bells harder and they make an even louder sound, you want to reward them with even more enthusiasm and more treats. Say yes or good in an excited voice to mark that desired behavior of contacting the bells. Step 2. When teaching them to hit the bells with their paw, get your dog warmed up with a handshake, or if you say touch it or paw, to get their paw making that movement that you want. Have them touch your hand a few times and reward that interaction. Once they are moving their paw on command, place the bells in your hand. Even if they're still hanging up, you can just drape the bottom over your hand and ask them to keep touching it. Keep giving you paw, whatever that command is. Now, once they make contact with the bells, you want to reward again, praise enthusiastically. They will start to notice that when they make contact with those bells, good things happen. You get excited, they get treats, you praise them. Now they finally understand that touching the bells is a good thing. They want to touch the bells. But now we need to teach them that touching the bells means they go outside for potty. So how do we teach them that bells equals outside? Step 1. Once your dog is able to make contact with the bells, you are going to reward them with treats that are on the other side of the door. Toss a couple of treats outside the door and make sure your dog sees you do it. Then when they go to the door and ring the bells, open the door and allow them to go outside and get the treat that you just threw. This is teaching your dog that ringing the bells means the door will open. And they want the door to open because they saw you throw the treats outside. Now your dog knows that when they ring the bells, the door will open, so we can move on to step 2. Step 2 is removing the treat from the equation. Remember, 2 common types of rewards are food and play, but another good option is using the environment as a reward and giving them access to the outdoors. So begin doing a couple rounds of training where when your dog rings the bells, you take them outside, directly outside. The more and more times you reinforce this behavior with taking your dog directly outside to go potty, the better your dog will get. Now, you want to keep this behavior very consistent. Insist that your dog rings the bells before every normal potty break throughout the day, not just during training sessions. This method works best for puppies who have shown the ability to hold their bladder a little bit and are progressing on their potty training journey. Don't start this with a super young puppy. It may backfire if you force your young puppy to have to let you know when they need to potty. As new puppy owners, the responsibility should be on us to keep them on a schedule and recognize the signs that they may need to go potty. And if you haven't watched workshop number 1 yet, I break down how to keep a consistent potty schedule and recognize the signs that your dog needs to go potty. So watching that will definitely help you if you're doing bell training. For us, it was amazing, and I'm so happy that we used the bell method. I'm going to keep putting out free content like this for you guys, but I wanted to let you know about an exciting online course we're developing with an amazing vet, Dr. Laura Robinson. It is going to be so informative for you guys. I'm very excited. And unlike traditional dog training courses, we go beyond like basic obedience. It's not going to be your how to walk your dog on a leash, how to do recall stuff. We are going to dive into the overall well-being of your pet and answer tons of questions you have been asking me on social media for months and months now. You are going to learn how to identify and prevent common ailments, spot early signs of illnesses, and take the appropriate action for each case to keep your dog safe and healthy. No longer will you feel uncertain or helpless when it comes to recognizing symptoms and understanding the potential health problems for your dog. And that's why this course covers a vast array of subjects that go far beyond health. Are you worried about fleas and ticks? We'll provide you with expert guidance on prevention, treatment, and control strategies. How about allergies? We've got you covered on allergies too. You'll gain comprehensive understanding of common allergens that impact your dog's health. And most importantly, gain practical tips for managing allergies. I'm hoping it really helps guide you through the decision-making process because it can be so overwhelming. If that sounds interesting to you guys, please fill out the form on this website or in the description and join our interest list. I'll send out some emails about the progress of this course and release dates and content that it includes if you guys want more information. We firmly believe that knowledge is power when it comes to dog ownership, and that's why we are partnering with a well-respected vet in Dr. Robinson and giving you a vast amount of knowledge in one place. You'll have access to a wealth of resources between videos, downloadable PDFs, a community of like-minded dog owners where you can bounce questions and ideas off of. But honestly, it's time to become educated, proactive, and confident dog owners together. So I am very excited to share this with all of you.